Good evening, Kapamilya. Across the countries, animal shelters are facing emergency, overcrowding caused by adoption rates. But what if, hidden with this crisis lies an opportunity to not only save abandoned animals but also change the life of PWDs or what we know as person with disabilities. Tonight, we bring you a special report filled with heart, hope, and second chances. Because when compassion meets innovation, miracle can happen.
Here at Wherever Home Shelter, hundreds of animals are crammed into spaces meant for just a few dozen. According to the Philippine Animal Welfare Society, thousands of dogs and cats are rescued every year, but heartbreakingly, only a handful find Wherever homes. The effect: severe overcrowding, food shortages, rising disease, and sometimes the unbearable decision to euthanize. For shelter workers, it's an emotional battle every day. For the animals, it's a ticking clock against a grim fate.
But Kapamilya, what if we could flip the story? We propose an innovative solution, training these unadopted shelter animals to become certified service animals for PWD. Licensed trainer can teach these animals specialized tasks, from guiding the visually impaired, detecting seizures, to providing emotional support for individuals with PTSD or autism. Assistance Dogs International 2022 reports that service animals can dramatically improve the emotional well-being, independence, and quality of life for their handlers. In the Philippines, service animals are extremely limited, and access to trained assistance animals remains a significant challenge for many PWDs. Through this approach, we save lives on both sides. Shelter animals find purpose, and PWDs find loyal companions who will help them live fuller life.
The Philippines faces two urgent problems. First, the overpopulation crisis in animal shelters, and second, the lack of access to trained service dogs for persons with disabilities. According to the Philippine Animal Welfare Society, thousands of cats and dogs are rescued annually, but adoption rates remain low, leading to overcrowded shelters, resource shortages, and an increased risk of euthanasia.
At the same time, according to the 2010 Census of Population and Housing, around 1.4 million or 1.57% of the 92.1 million household population in the Philippines are disabled. Furthermore, people with disabilities are among the most vulnerable groups that require the government's immediate attention. Currently, most Filipinos who require a service dog must import trained animals from abroad, with costs ranging from 500,000 to 1 million pesos or more, a price inaccessible to most PWDs. By training abandoned shelters and animals to become service dogs locally, this project addresses both social issues simultaneously. It saves the lives of unadopted animals who would otherwise face euthanasia. It empowers PWDs with affordable, life-changing assistance companions, boosting their independence, mental health, and overall quality of life.
According to Meller et al. 2024, shelter dogs trained as service animals had equivalent success rates in task performance, obedience, and emotional attachment with their human partners to dogs bred particularly for service duties. This demonstrates that with the appropriate amount of training, background is not a barrier. Potential exists in all animals. There has also been a recent surge in support from the Philippine government for service animals. In 2022, the Quezon City Veterinary Department started training stray dogs to become service animals. The Department of Social Welfare and Development, on the other hand, has created an initiative entitled the Angel Pets Program to put a focus on animal-assisted therapy services in their centers and residential care facilities. These recent efforts display an interest and a growing promise of aid coming from the government for the use of animal-assisted therapy.
In recent findings, service and assistance dogs are showing remarkable impact on the lives of people with disabilities and mental health conditions. A 2024 report by Pawtrol highlights how service dogs reduce stigma, helping handlers gain confidence and feel more connected to the public. One handler, Crystal Greco, said her dog changed how others see her, turning pity into admiration. In the UK, Ricky et al. 2022 found that guide dogs improve travel confidence of people with vision impairment, though some travel limitations remain due to the dog's needs. Meanwhile, an Australian pilot study led by Hansen and colleagues in 2022 showed that PTSD assistance dogs significantly reduced symptoms of stress, anxiety, and PTSD over a 12-month period. Experts say that these findings confirm the powerful and emotional practical support service animals provide in promoting independence, inclusion, and mental wellness.
Step 1. We will work with partner animal shelters to carefully select animals. We will focus on healthy ones with calm temperaments and high trainability, key qualities needed for successful service animals.
Next, the animals will enter a professional training program led by licensed service dog trainers. They will learn critical skills such as mobility assistance, medical alert behaviors, and emotional support for mental health conditions.
To bridge the gap between trained service animals and the PWs who need them most, we will launch an AA-powered platform called CompassionPH.com, connected to official government programs such as the Department of Social Welfare and Development and the Persons with Disabilities Affairs Office. Through these partnerships, we can ensure that only verified PWD applicants, those with certified medical recommendations, are matched efficiently with the trained service animals ready to disperse our dogs. Each animal will have a detailed profile with photos, certifications, skills, and behavioral notes, allowing verified PWDs with their doctor's recommendation to be smart matched with their perfect service companion. Our platform won't just match, it will mentor. Through post-adoption training tips, support groups, and progress tracking, CompassionPH.com will ensure that every rescued animal and every empowered PWD will continue to grow together, side by side, for life.
Of course, making this dream a reality requires strong resources. We will secure funding to cover training expenses, veterinary care, and website development. Partnerships with animal shelters, professional trainers, government agencies, NGOs, and corporate sponsors will be essential for a sustainable long-term impact.
Lastly, recognizing that not every animals may complete the training successfully. So, we will establish a regular evaluation checkpoints throughout the program. This ensures that every PWD and animals are matched for future success, love, and service. But even in a strong plan, myths still persist. Myths that could threaten to block the success of this project.
One of the biggest misconceptions we face is the belief that shelter animals are too aggressive or unreliable to be trained as service animals. This is a classic example of hasty generalization, unfairly judging an entire group based on limited negative experiences. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Veterinary Behavior in 2024 shows that an animal's success is determined far more by their training and environment than their past. Many of today's most successful service animals were once strays or abandoned. Given proper care and guidance, these animals can become loyal, intelligent, and dependable partners, true heroes hiding in plain sight.
In every abandoned animals, there is a heart ready to love. In every PWD, there is a story waiting for a new chapter of hope. By rescuing these animals and empower them to rescue others, we can break the cycle of despair and ignite a chain of transformation. Tonight, Kapamilya, remember, sometimes the ones society forgets are the ones who can change the world. And maybe, just maybe, saving one life could end up saving two. This has been Sai, bringing you a story of second chances and unstoppable hope. Good night, Kapamilya, and may we all believe in the power of rescue, redemption, and renewal.